Pittsburgh Thursday, Ben Roethlisberger has signed a new contract for 2021. Big Ben takes a $5 million pay cut, giving the Steelers much-needed cap space, according to NFL Network's Tom Pelissero. Roethlisberger saying, "It's my greatest honor to be a Pittsburgh Steeler and give my all for this organization." Will he or won't he? The big question in Arizona is, will Larry Fitzgerald return for an 18th season? If it were up to Cardinals head coach Cliff Kingsbury, he sure would, saying he hopes Fitzgerald plays for 5 more years. What about Von Miller's future in Denver? His general manager, George Payton, was asked about Miller Thursday, saying, "We want to bring Von back." Miller has a contract option guaranteeing $7 million of his $18 million salary for 2021. The Broncos have until March 16th to exercise the option. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Before you move in and start making a lifetime of memories, there's something you should remember: the value of working with a realtor. A realtor is more than an expert in the field who abides by a code of ethics. A realtor is your neighbor and your ally, someone who puts your agenda ahead of theirs, someone who understands your dreams and has the expertise to make them a reality. Finding the right place starts with you and a realtor, and the doors we open together. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
DQ presents How to Find Meal Fulfillment. Order the delicious new rotisserie-style chicken bites from DQ. Then feast your eyes on these unbreaded, tender, juicy, 100% white meat beauties. Next, take a bite of the bite. Realize that unbreaded chicken loaded with flavor is finally possible. And last, cause for that promotion. It may have started last week, but hey, if chicken this good is possible, anything is possible. New rotisserie-style chicken bites are now at DQ. Happy tastes good.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning, Carroll.
You're going to have to speak louder.
Louder, huh?
Yeah, well, after the performance that we got from the Blue Angels yesterday.
Oh, your ears?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sound of freedom.
Yes, the sound of F-18 Super Hornets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, not the ones that around like that.
No. Oh, no.
We're not talking that. Just wanted to clarify that. That's all.
Okay. Anyway, you and I spent a couple of hours out at NAFL Centro, scoping out and, getting set, going through the logistics and the planning for a first-time ever event.
Yeah, first ever Festival of Flight is what they're calling it. And it will happen on March the 13th. That's a Saturday, a week from tomorrow. And it'll run from 12:30 to about 4:30. And here's how it works. You get the family together, get the Barbie going, and
toss a shrimp on it.
Yeah, the shrimp on the Barbie, and get ready to enjoy a great sky show featuring the Blue Angels, the Leapfrogs, the Navy Leapfrogs are going to be here.
An A-10 Warthog.
Yeah, a Warthog. Yeah. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
Yeah, one of my high school classmates flew one of them in Afghanistan and Iraq for the U.S. Air Force.
Well, you're gonna you'll be able to be in the comfort of your home. You will not be. There is not the air show in the sense that there won't be people on the grounds of the Naval Air Facility this year, and that's due to the protocol that's set for the pandemic, which is still with us. But what a great opportunity. You didn't get the air show last year, but you're going to get it this year. Just new and improved.
And what is really special is it's going to be on the radio. And, one of the neat things about the Valley, you can be pretty much anywhere in the Imperial Valley and see the performances. Mm-hmm. But we will be bringing you the Blue Angels narration, the Leapfrogs narration, the Air Force. We'll be bringing you all of that live as it happens.
As it happens.
Yeah.
We'll probably have some visits with some special guests as well. We visited yesterday with the CO, or captain of the base, Captain Perkins, and I'm sure he will visit with us some more, not just on that day, but leading up to it as well, too. So, boy, there's more for you to take in that day than you can imagine.
Yep. Okay. Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready.
Okay, big shots. Actor Paul Sand. You would know his face. He's 89 today. Actor James B. Sicking. Doogie Howser's daddy is 87. Actor Dean Stockwell is 85. Football player turned actor Fred Williamson, 83. Actor Samantha Egger is 82. Actor Michael Warren, another football player turned actor, is 75. Actor Eddie Hodges, 74. Singer Edie Grant, 73. Keyboardist Alan Clark of Dire Straits, 69. Comedian, actress Marsha Warfield is 67. Penn Jillette of Penn and Teller is 66. Actor Adriana Barraza is 65. Actor Talia Balsam is 62. Actor Paul Blackthorne, 50. John Frusciante of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, 51. Actor Kevin Connolly, 47. Actor Eva Mendes, 47. Actor Jolene Blaylock, 46. Actor Kimberly McCullough, 43. Actor Carolina Wydra, 40. Actor Sterling Knight, 32. Actor Jake Lloyd is 32. Actor Micah Fowler, 23. And here's our local birthdays. Let's celebrate our KXO birthdays. Happy birthday, Carmen Lopez, Chaco Jantz, Elvia Ramirez, Jacob Ortega, Jose Alvarez, Kevin Garcia, Lacey Furon, Ramiro de la Rosa, Robbie Kennedy, Ron Emery, Ruth Kuhn, Samantha Cervantes, Tina Reina, Verna Richardson, Elda de la Torre, Donnie Pacheco, Corina Scott, Chris Hoffman, Nahi Burgos, Scarlett Blackstone. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well. So what else is going on? Things, okay, still under the, the social distancing, the mask requirements and everything else, but little things beginning to happen. Just little things like community cleanups.
Yep, we're going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
One in the city of Heber this weekend.
Okay.
So, yeah. We've got a story about a van versus motorcycle. We'll give you an update on that. Whatever we have right now.
Okay.
So don't go away. Yeah,
stick around. Right now, we're going to jump in with a look at world and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. Get your air conditioner checked before it gets really hot. Do it now. Call Lock Air Conditioning today.
CBS News Brief. The Senate's back at it after an all-nighter working on the COVID relief package. Leader Chuck Schumer.
The Senate will move forward today with the American Rescue Plan. There'll be a lengthy process, as the rules of the Senate require. The Senate's going to take a lot of votes, but we are going to power through and finish this bill however long.
Republican Mitch McConnell.
This isn't a pandemic rescue package. It's a parade of left-wing pet projects that are ramming through during the pandemic.
There was some good news in the February jobs report. CBS's Jill Schlesinger.
4.1 million. That is up by over 3 million over the past year. Economists believe this number must come down to indicate the labor market is on the path of healing.
Analysts believe the economy is showing signs of that as COVID cases drop. On Wall Street, the Dow is up. CBS News Brief. I'm Cammie McCormick.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system. Keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bills. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news. Governor Gavin Newsom pledging more resources to the state's most COVID vulnerable communities, saying the state can't safely if infection rates there are still high.
Low-income households earning less than $40,000 a year have been impacted by 2 times those in households whose incomes are north of $120,000.
The state's overall infection rate now below 2%. A lawsuit settled between the state and those suing on behalf of youth and high school athletes who say the state violated equal protection laws by keeping them sidelined while pro and college athletes have been allowed to play.
We have to do this safely. We have to do this within the guidelines. And now the schools have the ability to do so.
San Diego Attorney Stephen Grabing, the settlement allowing some spectators to attend as well. The state footing the bill for some testing, while private funding will help pay for more. Some much-needed snowfall in the Sierra Nevada weather forecast. Forecasters saying some areas could see up to 10 inches of fresh snow. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Lock Air Conditioning today.
It's crunchy!
Creamy!
Sweet.
Salty. Nature Valley sweet and salty peanut bars. Bursting with crunchy peanuts, dipped in creamy nut butter coating.
Delicious.
Nature Valley. Hope lives here in California. But during these challenging times, we could all use a little extra support. Visit calhope.org for free COVID-19 emotional support resources or call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673.
Let's start with everyone out there who loves flexing in the mirror. Now, narrow it to all those muscle squeezers who hate stretching their wallet. Well, with my Walgreens, members earn an extra 5% in Walgreens cash rewards on Walgreens brand items. So head to Walgreens for great deals, or limp if you're like me and forgot to stretch while getting in the car. Oh, my calves.
Right now, stock up on everything from pain relievers to vitamins with select Walgreens brand health and wellness items. Buy one, get one 50% off. Offer valid through 4/24 with my Walgreens. See Walgreens.com for details.
It's page 1 of the local news, page 1 of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, a van and a motorcycle collided this morning shortly before 6 a.m. The accident at westbound Interstate 8 and Dogwood Road. The motorcycle rider was airlifted from the scene by Reach Air Ambulance. No other details are available at this time. Well, a little change in the COVID-19 update. Here's George Gale, who filed the story.
The latest update was released Thursday morning. New numbers indicate only slight changes. The current number of active cases of COVID-19 remains at 133. Deaths attributed to the virus is unchanged at 636. There are currently 22 COVID-19 positive patients hospitalized in Imperial County, one less than what was reported on Wednesday. There are now 9 COVID-19 positive patients in intensive care in the county. There are 5 ICU beds available in the county. New cases per 100,000 population is pretty steady at 8.35. The positivity rate is slightly lower at 11.11% as compared to 11.45% reported on Wednesday. Numbers are provided by the Imperial County Public Health Department. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time, 7:42.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
In other local news, the Imperial Irrigation District is going to have to name a new liaison. Here's more on that story.
IID Director J.B. Hamby has been the liaison for the Water Conservation Advisory Board. Hamby, the Vice President of the Imperial Irrigation District Board of Directors, has submitted a letter of resignation. The letter was submitted to Mark McBroom, chairman of the WCAB. Hamby said as liaison, he had submitted a few reports and had made recommendations he felt would possibly improve the advisory board. He said his efforts were well received by the farmers, but not by Chairman McBroom and James Hanks, president of the IID Board of Directors. In his letter of resignation, Hamby says he was optimistic another director would be more suited to the needs of the board as determined by Chairman McBroom. The letter says they may want to speak with Director Norma Sierra Galindo to fill the liaison position. WCAB may discuss the letter at their meeting next week. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And that concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Let's talk about it, bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
Page 2 of the local news and in-depth weather, brought to you this morning by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David. You can see Jose. You can get answers to your questions about life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, it's a first for NAFL Centro and for the radio. Here's more on that story.
This year, the Festival of Flight will be broadcast on radio. Festival featuring the Blue Angels is set for March 13th. Naval Air Facility El Centro will host the first ever radio broadcast of its annual Festival of Flight from 12:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. Festival will feature high-flying performances by a variety of military aircraft, including the U.S. Navy Flight Demonstration Squadron, the Blue Angels. Decision to a radio broadcast the air show in a virtual space on KXO FM 107.5 and AM 1230 instead of the traditional public audience in base allows Imperial Valley residents an opportunity to encounter U.S. military aviation demonstrations in a safe environment during the COVID-19 pandemic. They say the result will be a unique backyard barbecue approach that can be experienced across the region in a more personal setting. NAF Commanding Officer Captain William Perkins says the Navy is approaching 75 years of flying in the Imperial Valley. This year's virtual sports desk performance on KXO is intended to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus while continuing the great tradition of celebrating the partnership of military aviation with the Imperial Valley community. The event has been held every year since 1970, typically attracts more than 10,000 spectators, making physical distancing impractical during a conventional showcase. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Valley Resource Management Agency will be available at the 2021 Heber Community Cleanup. It'll take place this weekend. It's located at 1184 Rockwood Avenue. This is over by the sewer plant. It'll run from 7 a.m. this Saturday, March 6th, until noon. It's for Heber residents only. You must show proof of residency. That's a utility bill or driver's license. They are accepting the following items: free collection of computers, monitors, TVs, and passenger and light truck tires. Rims accepted. No tires, though, from tire businesses. Well, the ARP Foundation Tax Aid Business Assistance is available. George Gale explains.
It is coming to the Imperial County. A bus provides pre-tax preparation services for the tax season. A bus is equipped with 13 tax stations and staffed with IRS-certified volunteer tax preparers. The services are by appointment only. Completed applications can be returned any Tuesday between 10 and 2 to be considered for an appointment. Applications can be picked up Tuesday, March 9th, between 10 and 2 at the El Centro Community Center in the parking lot at 375 First Street in El Centro. ARP Tax Aid serves low to moderate income individuals. ARP membership is not required. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
It's nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, increasing high pressure today into the weekend will bring a quick return to above normal temperatures, highs in the low 80s today to the mid-80s by tomorrow. Warm and dry conditions will continue Sunday into Monday, but with considerable cloudiness late Sunday through much of Monday. A more unsettled weather pattern and cooler temperatures are likely starting next Tuesday, but rain chances on any particular day through the end of next week remain somewhat low. 73 our high yesterday, 45 the low. Sunny today with a high near 80. Light wind becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 52. West-northwest wind around 5 miles an hour, becoming south-southwest in the evening. Saturday will be sunny with a high near 85. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, turning out of the south later. Sunday will be partly sunny with a high near 82. Light winds becoming southwest about 5 miles an hour in the afternoon. And right now downtown we're looking at 53 degrees. With that, we have 50% relative humidity, wind out of the west at 527 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose, you can get answers about health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Ace Home Convenience Store is now open in El Centro, Brawley, and Holtville. 3 great locations means there's an Ace right around the corner, standing by with expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker and your big projects even better. In the desert, your projects are unique. We've got you covered. We're your all-new Ace Home Convenience Stores, built for Imperial Valley. 3 brand new stores, El Centro, Brawley, and Holtville.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
It's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Celtics ran past the Raptors, 132-125. Wizards edged the Clippers, 119-117. Knicks bombed the Pistons, 114-104. Nuggets over the Pacers, 113-103. Bucks edged the Grizzlies, 112-111. Heat over the Pelicans, 103-93. It was the Thunder topping the Spurs, 107-102. Trailblazers, they beat the Kings, 123-119. Suns, they pounded the Warriors, 120-98. And in other news, Adam Silver, NBA commissioner, said, hey, fans, think of the upcoming All-Star Weekend in Atlanta as a television-only event. Yeah. Mr. Silver is saying, don't go to the game. You're not going to be there. They're not going to let you in.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
In other news, a Tom Brady rookie card sold for a record $1.32 million yesterday. The autographed 2000 playoff contenders championship ticket card was graded an 8 with a 10 grading on the signature. Yeah, a known card collector and Brady fan by the name of James Park ponied up the cash. Meanwhile, that football team that plays in Washington, D.C., have released quarterback Alex Smith. Yeah, Smith won the 2020 NFL Comeback Player of the Year award. And the move, all about the money, it'll save Washington almost $15 million against the salary cap. And the NFL Network's Tom Pellisario reported Ben Roethlisberger's new contract includes a structure that will save the Steelers about $15 million in immediate cap space. Big Ben taking a $5 million cut in pay. And the Chargers GM Tom Telesco says when it comes to wide receiver Mike Williams, all options are open. The former first-round pick is due $15.6 million in the final year of his rookie contract. The figure places Williams with the 9th highest cap number among wide receivers in 2021, directly behind teammate Keenan Allen. Don't forget, it's the Imperial County Office of Education Foundation for Education first annual golf fundraiser. It's tomorrow at Del Rio Country Club. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza, Raleigh.
Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned security service protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Well, the U.S. economy added 379,000 jobs last month, far more than economists had expected, signaling the labor market recovery is gaining steam. The January numbers were also revised sharply higher to 166,000 added jobs versus 49,000 initially reported. The leisure and hospitality industry added the most jobs in February. The sector is still recovering from a rough winter, adding back positions that were lost rather than creating new jobs. Well, Tesla is starting to lose market share among U.S. buyers of electric vehicles, and Ford's Mustang Mach-E appears to be the beneficiary. Analysis by Morgan Stanley shows that Tesla's share of the U.S. EV market fell almost 70% in February. The Tesla U.S. sales are still climbing, according to the analysis, but other electric vehicles are cutting into that margin. The Mach-E by Ford accounted for nearly 100% of the Tesla share loss, according to a Morgan Stanley analyst. What's happening on the market? A bit mixed. The Dow Jones Industrial's up 87 points, S&P 500 flat, the NASDAQ off 122, gold down $4 an ounce, and oil up $1.88 a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It will be sunny today with a high near 82, light wind becoming northwest about 5 miles an hour this afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 52. Southwest wind about 5 miles an hour becoming west-northwest later. Saturday sunny with a high near 85. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour becoming north later in the day. Right now downtown, we're sitting at 56 degrees, 50% our relative humidity. Wind right now, it's out of the west at 7 to 10 miles per hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, now offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Coming up at 8:30 this morning, I'll visit with Letty Plancarte, the newly appointed Director of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
This is your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. The debate has begun in the Senate on the president's $1.9 trillion COVID relief bill after chamber clerks took 10 hours and 44 minutes to read the entire 628 pages aloud at the request of Republican Ron Johnson. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer.
We need to get this done. It would be so much better if we could in a bipartisan way, but we need to get it done.
Minority Leader Mitch McConnell.
The dead set on ramming through an ideological spending spree packed with non-COVID related policies.
Just in, aides say Democrats have struck a deal to pare back emergency jobless benefits to $300 a week and have them run through September. The jobless rate was down slightly last month to 6.2%, and employers added 379,000 jobs. But CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger says the numbers don't paint the full picture.
Even though the February report was better than expected, there are still 9.5 million fewer positions now than there were before COVID started.
The Dow's up 82. Congressman Eric Swalwell is suing former President Trump. The Democrat who served as House manager during the last impeachment trial claims Mr. Trump is guilty of negligence and violating civil rights by inciting a riot at the Capitol. One of the three women who accused New York Governor Andrew Cuomo of sexual harassment has opened up in an exclusive interview with CBS's Nora O'Donnell. His former aide, 25-year-old Charlotte Bennett.
He is a textbook abuser. He lets his temper and his anger rule the office, but he was very sweet to me for a year in the hopes that maybe one day when he came on to me, I would think we were friends or that it was appropriate.
When asked for comment, the governor's office referred CBS News to his apology on Wednesday. In Baghdad, the Christian faithful welcomed the Pope. CBS's Chris Livesey.
Aboard the papal plane, Francis thanked the press for coming with him to Baghdad, the first visit of any pontiff in the history of Christianity. He also said how happy he was to be traveling again. It's his first foreign trip since the pandemic, which is still raging in Iraq. Many fear his masses speech fairs could be super spreader events.
British royals bracing for Oprah's exclusive with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Almost a year after they left the family fold, Oprah asked,
"What is right about this time?"
So many things that were on the other side of a lot of life experience that's happened, and also that we have the ability to make our own choices.
Full interview Sunday on CBS. This is CBS News.
CBS News Radio is your home for breaking news. With a team of reporters around the country and the world, we give you the coverage you can trust.
2 chocolate chip muffins coming in. Thank you.
Indeed knows unexpected growth can stretch your business thin.
Hey, can someone get that?
Like at Claire's Cafe. To satisfy demand for takeout, she needs to get started hiring right away.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. And the moment you sponsor a job on Indeed, you get a short list of quality candidates from our resume database. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get a $75 credit for your first sponsored job post. Terms and conditions apply.
I love being able to share with our family who's listening how much we all love State Farm Insurance. With surprisingly great rates, State Farm has saved us money with our car and home insurance.
I mean, you're my wife. You know how much I love a great deal, so of course I'm going to love the great rates and great service at State Farm. It's good for my wallet and for my family.
State Farm meets my needs, plus I get to control how and what I want for my budget. And I do it all from their award-winning mobile app.
Surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Maybe you've wondered whether those scans do much good. Here's the answer.
New research finds many of the temperature scanners now in use are just not accurate enough in detecting COVID. So much so, the FDA has now issued a warning that improper use could put people at risk. The study by the surveillance research organization IPVM found that many scanners, especially cheaper ones, are calibrated to normalize results, meaning infected people could be waved through and go on to spread the virus. Elaine Cobb, CBS News.
Get ready for makeup to make you hungry.
It's going to be jalapenos, diced onions, and cilantro.
Chipotle is teaming up with e.l.f. for a new makeup line offering beauty products that are vegan and cruelty-free. 12-color eyeshadow palette inspired by offerings like guacamole, rice, and salsa. The whole thing includes a Make It Hot gloss and extra guac face sponge set. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
Maybe you've heard about MediShare and you know what it is. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance, but you've wondered, can I really save a significant amount of money on my monthly health care bills? And the answer is an emphatic yes, you can. You can save a lot of money, whether it's just for you or for an entire family. MediShare has an option for you. In fact, the typical family saves $500 a month switching to MediShare. And it really is the gold standard when it comes to healthcare sharing. You get free telehealth services. You get a huge network of doctors. You get great customer support. And you get the sense of security that comes from being a part of 400,000 people who share not just each other's medical bills, but purpose too. MediShare is a community of Christians who pull together and pray for each other, which is very refreshing right now. If you want more info, it's so simple. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Call 866-88-BIBLE. That's 866-88-BIBLE. 866-88-BIBLE.
You've got Carroll Buckley for the best oldies on the radio.
I don't like it. I love it.